Hi there, I'm Melanie. You're about to watch my application tape for The Biggest Loser. I thank you for your time and consideration, and I hope I can talk to you guys soon, and hopefully I am good enough for a spot on the season. Thanks again, and this is me. I'm Melanie Jones. I'm 21 and I'm from San Francisco, California. I am a full-time student at City College of San Francisco, and I work part-time to support myself at the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, so I am about 5'6", I think, maybe 5'6" and 3/4, or 5'5" and 3/4. Anyways, I weigh about 343 pounds. Whoa. And this is probably the most I've ever said it in my life ever. Like, I haven't told anyone how much I weigh in years until I've recently came to the conclusion that I want to do something about this. Ooh, okay, what's next? Why do I need to lose weight? Well, I'm really large, as you can see. You want to, like, so that's my belly. I have a very strange body. Oh, that's my brother. But belly is humongous. And things I'm really insecure about are like these bumps and bruises and stuff. I think they're from like my pants rubbing against my belly. So they just kind of stay hidden. Clearly, you know, not going to be wearing a mid-top belly shirt or anything like that. Also, like, something I really hate about my body is that, like, the back of my knees and my legs back here is, like, they're saggy right there in the knee. And so I definitely never wear shorts. And I always wear below the knee. Also funny that I'm wearing these pants because when you walk a lot as a big person, your thighs rub together, and so I get holes in my thighs right there, and that can be really, really painful. So I actually just need to sew up these pants, but yeah.
Wow, that sounds really painful.
Yeah, it sucks. The thing in this life that I've grown most passionate about is volunteerism and community service. It's honestly the thing, like, when I recall the happiest times in my life, it's usually when I'm serving somebody else. And I don't know what it is about me, but it feels so natural. And I think that if more people had, I honestly think it's like a natural human trait that if you learn to help other people, you'll better know how to help yourself. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why I've grown to a place where I'm like kosher up here. But so I'm really happy about that. So, oh yeah. So with City Year, their national organization, like a token of their thing. You can sit. My closet's dirty.
Oh, sorry.
This is the red jacket. It's very, very, very important to me because it symbolizes when you make a commitment to your nation at the beginning of your city year. You get to put on this jacket, and it's basically like a leadership thing for me. It's something that means that I gave a year to national service, and it's a piece of clothing that I'll wear forever, and I plan on wearing it, you know, when I take the podium as president someday.
Definitely.
So, shoot. And I got a glimpse of what it's like to be part of a corporation committed to doing well for the community, and that pretty much flickered a passion and a light in my head that's really passionate about business, and obviously my natural passion and love for community service. And the day I was actually I'm saying actual a lot, but I was I was able to go and see Vice President Joe Biden speak.
Mm-hmm.
That was about a month after he won vice presidency, and he inspired me in a way that I've never ever felt before ever. And I mean, it was just like a standard speech, but it's just the idea of like this normal person who is now in this extremely powerful position, who when he talks to you, he's like, oh yeah, healthcare, and oh yeah, you need to go back to college, and you know, we really got to fix this poverty issue, and you know, he's just like a normal person talking about real life problems in a position where he has the power to change it. Mm-hmm. And I wanted that. Like leaving that conference, I was like, this is what I want. I want this. That is what I want to do with my life. And so I was inspired to come back to California and go back to school, which is where I'm at now. And you know, it's hard for me to like not live a life of community service, but I've really just been trying to like work on consistency with me. But actually, Richard, when I was like 13, I realized this because Harry, Richard's best friend, was like, I remember exactly, we're on the computer in the H room, in the living room, and I'm like sitting on the chair next to him, we're talking about something. He looks over at me, he goes, you know, Mel, you would be really pretty if you just lost like a few pounds. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm like, what do you say to that? What do you say to that, really? I'm like, cool? I don't know. I didn't know what to say. I don't, that's the only part I really remember. It's just like this stagnant memory in my brain that I'll never forget about. Mm. But I think that's just kind of been the story of a lot of things in my life, is that people have always told me that I'm really pretty. And you know, maybe I am. And maybe that's why I haven't like felt a really big pressure with having a boyfriend or anything, because I do get attention that way. And then maybe I think that also kind of plays into the fear of like not wanting, like, or not necessarily not wanting to, but being afraid of losing weight. Because what if I'm not pretty anymore? What if this face is just this face because it's got this? There's blood. Oh fuck. There's blubber on it. You know. So that's that. End scene. This is my little teeny tiny kitchen. So happy about it. Yes, that's the light switch. So what I usually eat is kind of varies. I really don't have a very healthy eating schedule. And actually, since moving in with Abby, she's pretty like pro-healthy. But so that's definitely like rubbing off on me. I don't eat as much fast food except when I'm home, because it's like a lot more available when you're in a car or when you have the fourth meal munchies. When I'm home, I try to cook food as much as I can. So I would make, like, I've been eating this like the last like 5 days. I have hella vegetables in here. So today I'll eat like a stir fry with chicken, and then rice. I like rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of rice in the cupboard. So that would be some bomb lunch right there. Mm-hmm. I also eat like, oh, that would have been devastating. That's a lot of beans. Peanut butter and jelly. We got some Doritos. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, pancakes.
Oh yeah.
Aunt Jemima. Oh yeah. I'm all about the add water. It's legit. But basically, when I want a burrito, I'll go and get a freaking super burrito. Put that sour cream on there. That carne asada. I'm all about that. When I want to, you know, like,
it's hard to resist.
Order some pizza delivery. Are you kidding? Hell yeah! There's this Chinese place down the street. And that's my point. You know, like I can make right choices, but what would be considered as a wrong choice, I just consider as living my life. You know, like, and I can make that wrong choice, but you know, it's my life. Alright, so I've been thinking about this ever since I've been thinking about filming this video, and I realized not that many fat people live in San Francisco. It's kind of silly and makes me laugh, but it's true. Do you know what? You know why? Wait, that's flat. Look down here. Hell